So you did a lot of programs in Marathwada, Western Maharashtra.
Yes, madam.
Good programs.
Yes. Actually, tomorrow also I am conducting one program.
Okay.
They have, means in that week only I was going to take, but some date problems were there from school. So tomorrow I am going to take.
Okay. So
On
physiotherapy
mental
was
health.
good, no?
Yeah,
Physiotherapy students was
yes,
nice.
yes, yes. Poster presentation.
Yeah, nice posters. We'll
Yeah.
put them on AACCI website.
Yes, yes.
Hi RG, hi Sandeep. Hi Hitesh, how are you?
Good evening, ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
Hi.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening. So a lot of programs in Vidarbha.
हो मॅडम नमस्कार.
Yes.
यशवंत सर नमस्कार.
नमस्कार नमस्कार. काय म्हणताय?
बस आनंद आहे. आम्हाला इकडे नागपूरला पाऊस पाहिजे आता.
हा, इकडे खूप पाऊस
मध्ये
आहे.
खूप पडला होता ना?
हो, खूप पडला होता मॅडम. आता 8-10 दिवस झाले पाऊसच नाहीये.
Welcome Shailaja.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening. You're driving?
शैलजा मॅडम.
Hi Sushma, welcome.
Very good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Sushma Ben. Very good evening, Shailaja ji. How are you? Aji sir, how are you?
सुषमा बहन नमस्ते.
Namaste, sir. Namaste. How are you, sir?
I am always fine in your presence.
Sir, I'm very happy to see you, sir, after a long time.
Yeah.
Evening, good evening, sir. Bhave, sir.
Yashwan, you are unmute.
Yeah. How do you do?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
So far okay.
You always will be.
Thanks.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
गुड इव्हनिंग सर. नीती.
गुड इव्हनिंग.
Hi.
तुम्ही काय ड्रायव्हिंग करताय काय? कसं नीता आहे?
Welcome Vijay Ram Bharat.
डॉक्टर नीती गुड इव्हनिंग.
गुड इव्हनिंग सर. गुड इव्हनिंग. हाऊ आर यू सर?
I am fine. Waiting for
Ram
rain
Bharat.
at Nagpur.
Ram Bharat, you did very good programs. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ram.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. आमचे चंद्रपूरचे राम आहे तुम्ही.
So Vijay, congrats. Lot of programs Western Maharashtra.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
I had taken one more yesterday afternoon, taking advantage of IMA strike.
Okay.
Hmm.
You fill up the Google form, it will come in the activities.
Yes, madam, I'm going to fill it. I'm going to fill right now.
Yeah.
Because strike was called off in the evening and then we resume back work.
Okay.
So,
Welcome, Samir.
Good evening to all. Now
Good
our
evening.
stage is set. Good evening, sir.
namaste, sir.
Namaste, namaste.
गुड इव्हनिंग सर.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hi,
Good
Grivita.
evening, sir.
Hello, ma'am. How
Hi,
are you?
Niti. I'm fine. Niti, how are you?
आय एम गुड मॅम. गुड इव्हनिंग. हाऊ आर यू मॅम?
Stable now.
नाईस मॅम.
Yeah. Welcome, Kamlakar.
Namaskar, madam.
Namaskar. Nice to see you active, doing so many programs.
Thank you, madam.
Your health is stable?
Yeah,
Good.
From
Ramlakar,
next
good
2
evening.
minutes we can start.
Yeah.
नमस्कार
Ramlakar sir.
येस सर
नमस्कार. एकदम
नमस्कार
शुभ्र पांढरं दिसते मागे. पीस पीस साइन ऑफ पीस.
येस येस
Aji always comes in a red or pink shirt.
Danger.
My room
नमस्कार
is also like a video. Studio shooting.
रेड आणि पिंक शर्ट म्हणजे काय माहितीये ना?
I think Dr. Ramesh Boda, Pangrikar, Dr. Anurag, welcome. Satya, welcome. If people come with two devices, it may cause an echo. Dr. Pangrikar?
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
ऍक्च्युली तो तिकडचं लाईट लावतो सेकंड बटन दाब ती नाही पहिलीच दाबा तो लाईट लाव
Hi, Amruta. Hi, Uma. Hi, Sonali.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
Everyone.
Welcome, Radhika. Hi, Ashok.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Madam, next 2 minutes we will start.
Sure.
All are requested to open your video so we can have one group photo before we start our program.
Hi, Sunita. Aryan
Good
Sharma.
evening, everyone.
Welcome, Kalyani.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening,
Good evening,
everyone.
everyone.
Today we are releasing a new of Kalyani.
Sharma sir, good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, madam.
I request everybody to name yourself so we can identify you all. You'll also come in the group photo. I'm seeing somebody iPhone. Can you please rename?
I am Dr. Uma Rao, madam, from Bangalore.
Hi, yeah, I saw you. Your name is also there. Welcome.
Thank you.
We have some more people. Ankit Agarwal, welcome. Dhaneshwari, welcome. Sangeeta Nair, Ujjwala, Meera Kumari, all welcome.
So, madam, can we start?
Sure.
So, dear friends, very good evening. And it's really a pleasure that today we are meeting for the two purpose. One is the how we celebrated our AACCI week, so for that felicitation of the our member, and of course the our ongoing webinar series of the life skill education. For the today's MOC, I hand over the mic to the our own Dr. Sandeep Kavde. Dr. Sandeep, over to you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, dear friends, welcome you all to the respected teachers, colleagues, and all our Aki friends. It has been a wonderful, jam-packed Aki week, which has been taken to new heights with our collaboration with AHA. So, I welcome all the office bearers of AHA, Sushma Desai ma'am, Shamik sir, and others who were part of this collaboration, and also our own Aki volunteers. So this is the initial part would be a celebration of all our hard work which has been put, and hope of continuing our theme of life skill education to all adolescents across India through our different volunteers. So I request Samir sir to now continue with the further.
Right. So now it's a time to the our chairperson's address. So over to Mr. Yashwant Bhave sir for the giving the opening remarks and your blessings and your take home from the whole week what we had celebrated.
Yeah, thank you, Samir, and thank you everybody else. I am very happy and proud to be with all of you on this occasion of the 19th anniversary of AACCI. As I said before, this journey has been exciting, informative, and instructive. Thanks to the active involvement of all of you, AACCI has found its agency in the adolescent ecosystem. Like physical health, we also need mental health. We are undergoing what can be called a quiet crisis in youth in respect of mental health. Though called a quiet one, if you listen carefully and closely, it is anything but quiet. It is emitted at frequencies that are often difficult to hear, let alone analyze. We often come across young people who are highly achieved and achieving, also successful, yet deeply troubled at the same time. Hence, AACCI has adopted life skills as one of its unique propositions. These will help children as well as adolescents to face the complex and often daunting world realities. At its core is self-awareness, who you are, what you are, and so on. Lord Buddha once said that studying oneself and yourself is the most daunting, life-changing decisions you can make. Self-awareness becomes freedom. This is what is also at the heart of WHO's model: self-awareness, the ability to understand one's emotions, motivations, strengths, as well as limitations. Similarly, introspection and analyzing one's strengths and weaknesses is an acquired trait for most. We are always very quick to find fault in others, but when it comes to us, we are unaware and ignore our grave shortcomings within us. I recollect Bahadur Shah Zafar, who said, "न थी हाल की जब हमें अपने खबर, रहे देखते औरों के ऐब और हुनर, पड़ी अपनी बुराइयों पर जो नजर, तो निगाह में कोई बुरा न रहा. The second is confidence building. It is another important matter. A confident adult can face hardships, occasional failures, and be resilient. He or she thus has more coping skills, whether it be stress or emotions. Here, Allama Iqbal said, be confident. In fact, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे, बता तेरी रजा क्या है. In today's interconnected world, interpersonal communication skills have become critical and crucial. But this needs to come from the heart. It must have empathy. It needs to be genuine. Only then you can expect it to have impact. Again from Alama, दिल से जो बात निकलती है वो असर रखती है, पर नहीं ताकत परवाज मगर रखती है. Sincere utterance, bass, and which is born from the heart, has effect. Even without wings, it has in it the strength to fly. Lastly, the Greek philosopher Heraclitus gave us two very important lessons of life. His first was, no man ever steps into the same river twice, because it is not the same river, nor is he the same man. So, a message may need to be repeated at different times and for different audiences. This is because everything is in a flux and people are changing, the world is changing, and so have the actual messages that we have to give. His second message is more interesting and fundamental. He says, character is destiny. You must have heard this a lot of times. Or that a man's character is his fate. It alone can make him or her a true leader of people. In fact, a military strategist, General H. Norman Schwarzkopf, he prioritized it even over strategy. He remarked, leadership is a potent combination of strategy and character. But if you must be without one, be without strategy. Focus on character. Thank you very much. I wish all the participants good health, and this we are finishing this week. All the recipients, a very warm welcome. Thank you again.
It was indeed a great message by our chairperson, Dr. Seshwant Bhave, from the world of prose, poetry, and history. He has succinctly told the message for us to keep on growing. As the world is changing, we should be growing, and the messages which we go should be repeated. So thank you very much, sir. Now I would request Executive Director of AACCI, mentor, Swati Bhave ma'am, to give her appreciation to all the volunteers who conducted various programs. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Sandeep. Our chairman has beautifully described about life skills. So I'm not going to repeat anything about life skills. And my speech is going to be about gratitude. My gratitude and thanks to all the volunteers. So I'm going to start with the Trimurti, Samir, Prashant, and Sandeep. The last 5 years when you three have taken over, AACCI has really transformed itself. And I would like to now thank each one. And if I forget some name, please forgive me. My age, pardon that. I would also like to thank all my founder members of AACCI who have been in charge of various centers since the foundation. I'll start with Shailaja Mane, who was my right hand completely. Dr. Vijay Mane, who her husband is a radiologist, but he's taken over the mantle of the Western Maharashtra, and he has motivated so many people to do good work. Dr. R.G. Patil, who started as a volunteer, as a founder. Then he came to the level of Nagpur in charge, and now he's Vidarbha Center in charge. Thank you, RG. Thank you, Niti Soni, who has taken over Marathwada mantle very ably and doing a lot of programs. I would also like to thank Sunita Manchanda, who was always there from the initial stage and who has been looking after NCR activities from the beginning. All the young people who have joined us, like Kalladi Patra, the reels have been very beautiful. Archana Kher, a very senior professor who retired and has come to Pune, has become another right hand for me for Pune programs. She's doing wonderful work for the last 6 months. Baijanti Afre is always doing good work in the Western Maharashtra. Kashmiri, again, a young volunteer has joined us from Ichalkaranji, has become a very active part of AACCI. Let me just see the name so I don't forget anybody. And 1 second. I would like to Ram Bharat, another young volunteer who has recently joined, done various programs. Bela Sachdev from UAE. She doesn't do programs, but she's so morally always supportive, always attending all our programs. And then we have Prajakta Kaduskar from and Kamlakar from Vidarbha region. We have a young Amruta Shirodkar and Uma Rao. We have who else is here? I can see Shirley Gohil, who has joined Pune AACCI branch and doing wonderful work. Have I forgotten any people? So I finished NCR, I've thanked Western Maharashtra, I've thanked Marathwada, Sandeep as a PCB. Who else?
AACCI, Dr.
AACCI. Of course, our partner, our sibling, AACCI, which made this year 19th anniversary especially very, very important. So I really thank Sushma Ben. Shamik could not be here because of his family commitment. Arun Sharma, a very senior person from AACCI, and joining hands with AACCI has, as I said, a dream come true because AACCI was my first child and Kaki is my second child. So for me, it's two siblings working together. I would also like to comment on Ashok Sadhwani, who has joined us. Any other name who are active in thing I have forgotten? Who are at least here? Anyway, AACCI is growing day by day. And so many volunteers joined us after our master trainer program. Thanks to Shailaja, Samir, Sandeep, Prashant doing a wonderful program at Diva Patil. And after this master trainer program, we got so many new volunteers. And there's a new enthusiasm which has been infiltrated. Parimala Bai, thank her so much. A single person from Chennai, without any slides, without any audiovisual, she conducts programs. I'm really grateful for motivation. Anybody else is newly joined who I have forgotten? So AACCI is a volunteer organization without funding, without any grants, and it's only because of dedicated volunteers who started from 2008 when it was just one single center of Mumbai and 20 members. Now we have grown to 300 plus and 10 centers, international forum, and 4 parent-teacher forum and youth and this forum. So I'm just feeling very overwhelmed to see the AACCI family. And I'm so blessed and grateful that so many of you have given your voluntary time to make this ongoing. And we are doing so much good, whatever we can, to our adolescents. Adolescents form millions in India, and whoever does their little bit also contributes to their welfare. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sandeep.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ma'am is a mentor, inspiration for all of us. And it is an honor and privilege for us to contribute to the big work she has started since the last 19 years. And we all are contributing to the best of our capacity. And let us all bring out a community which helps and changes the world around adolescents so that our country and the world itself gets better. Now I would request our national coordinator, Samir sir, to kindly do the report presentation. Because of Samir sir's meticulous time to time updates and flow discipline, most of the programs are going on smoothly. And he is the one person who coordinates all this activity with his technical skills, with his discipline, with his coordinative work. And I thank Samir sir and I hand over to Samir sir for his presentation. Thank you, sir.
I would like to give a special, let's say, a clap for Samir, really for his meticulous organization. And let us give him a big clap. And
thank you, madam.
Sandeep and Prashant for being his right and left hands.
So thank you, madam, and thank you, Sandeep, for the giving me the such honor. And it's really not honor of the mine; it's the honor of the our own volunteers who were just one call what we had did 1 month before to let's celebrate together, and they gather, and that's what the history is. This 19th week celebration of the AACCI will be so successful that give us that what is the strength of if we work together. We know the AACCI is divided into the different forum and also the centers. We having a 7 city center, 5 regional centers, and now we having the in combined with the city groups of the Chennai, Lucknow, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. And with the help of all these things, we successfully completing the overall 41 activity throughout the just 1 week of celebration. We had covered the almost 29 institutions and beneficiaries of almost 460, including the student, pediatricians, and parents, and all other stakeholders who had taken up part very interestingly. And for that, my sincere thanks to each and every volunteer who would really work hard to make this week really successful with such number of the high number of the activities. From about the report, we having a central AACCI, we will started our week on the 17th July with our AACCI week series of session 3 with the very interesting topic about the career confusion with the help of the expert panelists and our expert guide Dr. Swati Bhave madam. So it's a really excellent start what we are able to start, followed by we having a very excellent collaboration of the Adolescent Health Academy with the AACCI, and with the help of that we are able to complete our 4th batch of the AACCI orientation to life skill online session course, and that will be conducted between the 20th of the July to 29th July with almost more than 100 participants, and many more are overflooded, but we have to restrict our participation because of the limitation of its a work online course, and we have to conduct in a meticulous with planning. So my sincere thanks, and it's a great appreciation certificate to the Adolescent Health Academy of the IAP for their valuable support and active participation during the AACCI week celebration. And my sincere thanks to Dr. Sushma Desai madam and our secretary Dr. Sami Ghosh for the actively involving and making it a huge success. So madam, thank you, and this is just one appreciation from the AACCI. We able to release the life skill guards. That was the excellent series of the reels with the help of the Dr. Kalyani Patra from the Navi Mumbai, and we are able to start with the introductory the life skill guard, followed by the two series, one of the Miro, that guardian of self-awareness, followed by the Ima, the guardian of the empathy. And now today we are going to release one more guardian, that is the Lumi, the guardian of the coping with emotion. Very soon we will showcase this reel, and you will definitely appreciate all the reels are such a nicely expressing the about the life skill that will be help us very little children to the big or like us also interestingly watching and understanding the what the life skills are, and it's a really one of the unique contribution of by the Dr. Kalyani Patra for the our own week celebration. Then we had conducted a very unique life skill based approach quiz of the student between the 13 to 19 year, and we had conducted starting with the preliminary round from the 28th of the July, and we having a grand finale on the 24th, and that was the very interestingly and very uniquely attended by our own members along with the students who are really enthusiastic, and we are really surprised about their own knowledge about the implementation and action of the life skill in their own life. So they are becoming now torchbearer for their own peers, and we are expecting them to be contributing more and more in the community with the help of their own creative. This is our team of the quiz. Myself, Dr. Sandeep Kaude, Dr. Nitish Soni, Dr. Hitesh Wasawa, Prasant Karya, and Bhupendra S. Tekana. We have played along master quiz that will be played with the help of these two people to making it online. And many participants has also attempted in that online quiz. with the, of course, our expert Dr. Swati Bhav Madam and Dr. Sushma Desai. And these are the final 6 finalists from the out of that around 21 participants, and these are the winners of the who really excellently executed their own understanding of the life skill in real clinical applications what we had created. And this certificate along with the cash prize has been delivered to them with the token of appreciation of their activity. Let's see what are the center-wise activity that what we had created. In Gujarat, the Vadodara city take a lead, and in which we had take an activity in the Amicus International School under the in charge of Dr. Hitesh Vasawa, and faculty will be myself, Dr. Snehal Silorawala and Dr. Bhupendra Kapade, and we have almost get a 150 plus participants of the school in which we deliver the our life skill related all the discussion. So this is my great appreciation to the Vadodara City branch for the actively involvement and requesting the Dr. Hitesh Vasa on behalf of the Vadodara City to take the opportunity to receive this certificate. Thanks to Dr. Hitesh for his actively involvement for this. Along with this appreciation certificate with the Dr. Snehal Suralawala and Dr. Bhupendra Kapade for as a faculty, and of course Hitesh Vasawa. My sincere appreciation to Dr. Prashant Karya from Surat City, being a part of no doubt the core committee of the AACCI, but he has conducted excellently the quiz, online quiz just I discussed. My sincere thanks to Dr. Prashant Karya. Coming to the Marathwada region, regional centers, they did a number of the activity under the leadership of Dr. Niti Soni in the different school, and starting from the introduction of life skill in the Desarda public school, Kishan Hall at Osmanapura, Department of the Pediatric Government Medical College, then Department of the Medical College, different activity with Lotus Podar School at Omargra. So my sincere thanks and requesting the Dr. Niti Soni to take the appreciation certificate to the Marathwada Regional Center on behalf of the AACCI, and it's a really ongoing activity they are going to conduct for the life skill throughout this year, and so we are requesting the each and every participant, let's continue the work even the week is over. So this is the appreciation certificate for the each and every participant of the Marathwada region, starting from Dr. Niti Soni Madam, Dr. Roshni Suri, Silpa Pawar, Prabha Khere, Sucheta Pople, Sasi Kanade. So they are the backbone of the activity. In Navi Mumbai, also Dr. Amok has really conducted a real good activity of the AACCI life skill education at the Sri Satya Sai Sanjeevani Children Cardiac Care Hospital, Navi Mumbai, and my sincere thanks. And this is an appreciation certificate of the Navi Mumbai City branch, and this is the to the I requesting the Amok and the Kalyani Patra from Navi Mumbai to take this certificate of the appreciation on behalf of the Central AACCI for your excellent work what you have done. And this is an appreciation certificate to personally to our members Dr. Kalyani Patra and Dr. Amok Sahane for their excellent contribution for the from Navi Mumbai. Coming to the NCR Regional Center under the leadership of the our own Dr. Sunita Manchanda, they also do a couple of the few activity that will be including the activity at the Arya Bal Kalyan Kendra Gurugram and Jain Sant Charitable Hospital Gurugram. So I requesting the Dr. Sunita Manchanda to take the appreciation certificate on behalf of the Central AACCI that for the Delhi NCR Regional Center for your excellent work and contribution during the AACCI week celebration. This is the individual certificate for the faculty that Dr. Prem Latha Madam, Dr. Sunita Manchanda, Dr. Kamlesh Khanna. Coming to the Pune and Pune PCB Center, they had doing definitely one of the unique activity of the Marathi life skill education at different places, starting from the Renuka Swarup School, Pune, Indus School of the Management, then Vatsalya Mother and Child Care at Bhosri, under the leadership of the Dr. Sandeep Kavde and our own Dr. Sailja Mane Madam. So my sincere thanks to the Pune City branch. Please, Dr. Sailja Mane, requesting you to take the certificate of this appreciation of the your center, and requesting the Sandeep Kavde to take the appreciation certificate of the Pune PCB City Center. Individual certificate to Dr. Sailja Mane Madam, Dr. Santura Tampolkar, Dr. Archana Kher, Dr. Vandana Sonwane, Dr. Sarli Gohil, Dr. Mukda Kelkar, Dr. Sarli Sonar, and Air Commander Vikas Patnaik, Dr. Sandeep Kavde, and Dr. Bhalkeshri Devkar. With the help of the Vidarbha Regional Center, we have a highest number of the activity under the leadership of our own Dr. R.G. Patil. So big round of the applause to the whole team of the Vidarbha Center, doing the highest number of the activity at the different places in the Nagpur and the surrounding of that place, starting at the developmental center, Dr. Jaya Silvarkar, School of the scholars at the Baltori Nagpur, Anjuman School, Bright Scholar School, Navidesri Subha Gruha Nagpur, and Virendra High School, with the different type of the different activity and participating in a large number by the own members of the AACCI in this active involvement, along with few more activity at different places. It's a really a huge list, and it's a really excellent, but that how many participants get the benefit of the this type of the activity what we are able to do during the AACCI week celebration. And my requesting and sincere requesting to the Vidarbha Center, please remain active for the next coming year also, to continue the activity on behalf of the Central AACCI. And it's my sincere request to the R.G. Patil to take a lead. So now it's give a appreciation certificate to the huge round of applause with the to Dr. Vidarbha Regional Center, and requesting Dr. R.G. Patil to take the certificate of appreciation on behalf of your center. This is the individual certificate to the our faculty, including the Dr. Ram Bharat, Dr. Alpana Shukla, Dr. Nisikant Kotwal, Dr. Yash Benit, Dr. Dinesh Saroj, Dr. Jaya Sirwarkar, Dr. Prajakta Kadutskar, Dr. Kamlakar Devgare, and of course Dr. R.G. Patil sir. With the under the leadership of the Dr. Vijay Mane sir, and the Western Maharashtra Center is also doing a many excellent activity, and they are the unique activity, including the poster competitions of the nursing student. They did excellent work in the Wellington College of the Sangli, then Sundarbai Malo English Medium School of the Sangli, Kanya Purohit School and Department of the Physiotherapy of the BVDU Medical College Sangli. So my sincere thanks to Dr. Vijay Mane and his team for the excellent contribution in the week celebration. And this is an appreciation certificate to the whole center, and requesting the Dr. Vijay Mane sir to please accept this certificate of the appreciation on behalf of the Central AACCI or the Western Maharashtra Regional Center. Individual appreciation certificate to the each and every member, that will start with the Dr. Ujjwala Gawali, Dr. Vaijanti Aple, Mrs. Archana Mule, Dr. Uttama Joshi, Dr. Vijay Kumar Mane. We have a unique activity by our individual volunteers. Here there is no leadership, there is no specific group of the pediatricians who are involved as a AACCI member, but even though with the full enthusiasm, the few members have really conducted excellent activity. Starting from the Dr. Parimala Bai Madam has done an excellent activity at the Seva Sangram Girls School, Trichy. Dr. Kajal Goel at Batinda at the Silver Oak School, and Dr. Soumya Varenkar at the Keli Belgavi School, and they had conducted such a large number of the participants attended our orientation to life skills education, and they had benefited with the excellent knowledge of our own members who were really trained in the AACCI life skill education sessions. So my sincere thanks to the all the three members, and this is an appreciation certificate to you, Dr. Parimala Bai Madam, Dr. Kajal Goel, and Dr. Soumya Varnekar for the on behalf of the Central AACCI. My one of the very sincere thanks to the all the institute. We having a total 29 institute who has really excellently participate as a part of the AACCI week celebration with our help of the our own AACCI member. So this is an appreciation certificate that will be presented to everyone. And this is the really excellent thing that what we able to conduct the activity. And this is the list of the active members who has really do excellent work in the different city, and that starting from the Tamil Nadu, Vadodara, and all the centers where did the excellent work of the doing the activity. That's a really great work done by the our own members. So my sincere thanks to the each and every institution and organization for the allowing the our members to make such activity. 29 institution of the 16 city on one mission, that is the strengthening the empower, educate and engage our adolescent with the help of the life skill education. So let's having some glimpse of the activity. My screen is visible, right, Sandeep?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's a time to see a glimpse of the activity that was conducted with a few photographs of the each activity. This is the just a really wonderful series that is really created by our own members. Let's see that. my privilege to present your own work against you only, and sincere thanks for me to giving a chance to showcase our strength has done during this week. Thanks a lot, and over to Sandeep. Yes, Sandeep. I think he lost the connection. So,
Did
yeah,
he
so
get
just
plugged out?
it's not. Yeah, so let's continue. And Madam, now it's time to give a appreciation wordings from our own member in charge, starting from our Vidab Center, Dr. Adi Patil sir. Please give your brief remarks about the whole activity done by the thing. We have a very short time, so please give your remark of the 1 minute only. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good evening. First of all, I would like to thank our Executive Director Swati Bhave Madam, Dr. Yashwant Patil, Dr. Yashwant sir, and Dr. Samir, and all the team of AACCI for giving us opportunity to conduct the life skill. And we conducted the program on life skills on the theme. I thanks my team, Dr. Devgare sir, Dr. Prajakta, Dr. Jaya, and Dr. Bharat, Dr. Alpana Shukla from Madhya Pradesh, and all the because of them the program was successful. I again thanks the AACCI team. Thank you, Samir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And it's a really excellent work. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Arji.
Yeah. Now I requesting Dr. Vijay Mane sir for his comment.
Okay, I want to tell that Dr. Vaijanti will speak about this. Just ask Vaijanti to speak about the activities.
Dr. Vaijanti, madam, are you there?
Yeah, she is there.
Yes,
Yes, sir, I am there. Sir, I am very proud to.
Yes, Vaijanti, go ahead. Sandeep is back online. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm very proud to part of AACCI, and I feel really satisfied when I do the school health programs and seeing the faces of students who get some information and knowledge from us, and I see that they have change in their behavior regarding like junk food or physical activity when I go repeatedly to that school last year or this year. So this is my personal experience, and thanks Bhave Madam and Sir and Samir Shah Sir all to guide us. And in future, I would like to do more work in the life skills, and I would like to do this work in the coming year. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Vaijanti. Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you, madam.
Yes. Dr. Hitesh Vastawa.
As Swati Madam will know how much I am appreciate this life skill related knowledge every time I taken as well as observe such type of conferences or the life skill training. I am always interested in doing this type of voluntary activity.
Thank you, Hitesh.
Dr. Niti Soni.
So good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank Swati ma'am and Yashwant sir for all the help, all the guidance. Samir sir, Prashant sir, and Sandeep sir. Again, they are always there to support me. And along with this, I'd also like to thank my own team of Roshni, Shilpa, and Suchita who have taken this different activities at different places. Going to schools, it was like learning life skills, teaching life skills, and at the same time, we are learning ourselves. Something new always comes up, and it's a great learning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Niti.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Selja Mane ma'am.
Good evening, respected Yashwant Bhave sir and Dr. Swati Bhave madam. It was an amazing experience, and it is so nice to see that AACCI is growing by leaps and bounds. And special thanks to Dr. Samir, Dr. Prashant, and of course Dr. Sandeep, and entire new brigade, Gen Zs also, Gen Alphas also are joining. So it is very nice to see the progress by leaps and bounds. And in Pune, I will like to, Sampada is there?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Sampada and entire team had also done
Archana
an
Kher is
amazing
there.
job. Yeah, Archana. They have done an amazing job. And there were so many innovative ideas this time. And it was really a different, unique kind of thing. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot for your valuable guidance. Thank you, both of you. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, Shailaja.
Just Sandeep, on behalf of your center.
Uh, First of all, thank you for Bhavya ma'am. She has been the mentor for the guidance, the teaching, and the inspiration. And her endless energy inspires us. Even through all the illnesses, she is always there. And her drive for perfection improves the program, the activities which we are doing. Uh, Life skill is a very unique subject because it can mold as a doctors, pediatricians also we can look at it in different ways, and even teachers, parents also get connected to the idea very much. Uh, what I feel is, uh, like we saw during the protest which were going on, there is a divide between the communication which we are trying to do and which they are understanding, and something which they are trying to say and which we are understanding. So that gap has to be divided because life skills are universal. They are here from centuries, but we will have to keep on modifying. So last modification between life skills was between 10 years, but probably now we will have to do it every 2 or 3 years to bring on the new, because this generation is changing fast, the communication and language is changing fast. So that was one feeling which I had during programs and connecting with adolescents. Theory knowledge, many of them know lots of it. Application into real life is issue. So we'll have to work on different skills, and Aki is always at the forefront of research and making the better modules. So we'll all work towards this progress. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Sandeep.
Dr. Sunita Manchanda.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulations the whole AACCI team for the success of this AACCI Week celebration. So it has been a nice experience always, and I would like to thank, or I would say, on as a center in charge, I would like it's my privilege to express my gratitude to Ma'am, Dr. Swati Bhave Ma'am, who has always been guiding us, helping us, and mentoring us. It is her, she can bring the best out of everyone. That is over the time which I have seen, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for that. And thank you, sir. And regarding the program, this time we could do a little less. Somehow our members were slightly occupied, but we now had the young people who are joining. Hopefully, we'll be doing much more better next year. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sunita.
Dr.
And
Kalyani
of course,
Patra.
thanks to Dr. Sandeep, Dr. Sameer. The constantly you are also messages भेज के push करते रहते हो, करना है तो that's really एक हिम्मत चाहिए इस काम के लिए भी. I always appreciate that the kind of क्या कहते हैं उसको very perfectionist वाला work, and bringing all together कि सब काम करो करवाना, that is another a big thing, and along with of course Dr. Prashant and Dr. Sandeep, of course. Thank you.
Dr. Kalyani.
Special
Thank you.
appreciation to Kalyani for doing these reels. And I offered money for her technical expertise, which she refused. So on behalf of AACCI, I really thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I thank you for giving me the opportunity. And the reels are actually a creative boost for me also. So it is helping me learn something new, and I really enjoy creating them. And I am happy that they're in some way they're going to help young kids learn life skill in a different storytelling way. So I'm really happy to contribute to Aki, and I'm happy for Bhavi ma'am's guidance, and I really want to do more, maybe in future. Thank you,
So
ma'am.
you and
Thank you for the
Sameer
opportunity.
are techie experts for the reels, and you can continue doing more and more.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And now it's a time to the for the collaboration what we had done, and for the Dr. Sushma Desai requesting her on behalf of the AHA, I just giving requesting her to give the how she experienced during this week collaboration.
So thank you, Samir Bhai. Respected alpha couple, I would like to say, Yashwant sir and Dr. Swati Bhave madam, Dr. Samir Bhai, Dr. Sandeep Bhai, RJ sir, and all the AACCI volunteers who have gathered over here, Dr. Shailaja ji, for this fantastic, I think, activity viewing and get together sort of a thing. And I'm impressed seeing you all in large number. I'm really, really impressed. So first of all, on behalf of Adolescent Health Academy IP, I express my heartiest gratitude to Dr. Swati Bhave Madam and the team AACCI for a wonderfully impactful and highly acclaimed life skill education and training program in collaboration with AAJ. It is so highly acclaimed that there is a huge demand from so many AHA members who could not join this time to reorganize it. And ma'am, it's a sincere request from my side to help us reorganize and the same in future. We do look forward to having many, many more collaboration with AACCI. I was talking to Samir Bhai for some of the programs, and I'm sure I will try to connect to ma'am also for getting her note. I herewith grant the opportunity to heartily acknowledge and appreciate the exhaustive efforts done by none other than Dr. Samir Bhai, who is the strongest link between both the siblings, AACCI and AHA. Thank you so much, Samir Bhai, for being there always for us. My sincerest appreciation goes to the esteemed faculties of life skill education programs, not only Samir Bhai, but also Dr. Sandeep and Dr. Prashant for very, very dedicatedly delivering somewhat, tricky topics very effectively. Your report was so impressive. I extend my heartiest congratulations to the AACCI volunteers for a fantastic plethora of activities nationwide. The impressive report is no lesser than any large organization of the professionals. I must congratulate again and again to all of you. No wonder when the mentor is esteemed Dr. Swati Bhave Madam, the solidarity, dynamism, and of course, all this kind of an enthusiasm is the norm. Before I end, I would like to congratulate Samir Bhai for that awesome background music played behind the report. So to end, I once again express my sincerest appreciation, hearty gratitude, and humble pranam to Dr. Swati Bhave Madam for her mentorship. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your guidance, support, and of course, your mentorship, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sushma. Samir, I would like to place on record my sincere thanks to our chairman, not as my husband, but as the chairman of AACCI. He has been the guiding force because we don't have any grants and he's our financier for so many years. So without money, nothing works. So because of his finances, AACCI is running. And through all my illnesses and all my problems, he's the backbone. And ever since he joined as vice chair in 2019 and chair in 2022, I'm able to continue this AACCI. Otherwise, it would have been very difficult. And with the Trimurti joining and taking over the administrative, because of three of you and the chairman, AACCI is continuing last 5 years in spite of all my health limitations. So I would like to place on record, thanks to the chairman and thanks to the Trimurti once again. And thank to Sushma for her lovely words.
I'll also place on record. I'll place on record to help AACCI is my swartha. If you keep your wife occupied and happy, then you are a happy man.
That's true.
बहुत खूब सर सगळ्या so that
one of the best life
school
school for the husbands.
Exactly, sir. Samir bhai, we should take one session for all the husbands Burns, huh?
Life
Agreed,
skills
agreed.
and keeping home happy.
Agreed,
And
madam.
we have discussed it so many times that sir will take, sir will take.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
since
take one.
lockdown also.
Yeah, yeah.
We will take
Okay,
a one of the case related to that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
For you all
let's do
husbands.
Good idea.
Samir, I know we are getting late, but I think we can
Yeah.
just give 5 minutes for one sentence from the anybody who wants to speak.
Madam,
but
before
keep it
that,
short.
that we will have to release the one more important thing,
Yeah,
that is
release,
the
yeah.
today's thing, and I over to Kalyani for that.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Kalyani. Okay, so today we will just release one of the very unique reel, what series of that is our third life skill, that is the coping with the emotion. And just 3 minutes we have a reel is there, and you can just enjoy that reel. And I requesting everyone, please circulate among your members and your own colleague, and of course your own family member, to get the help of this reel for the acquainted them about the how the life skill is, and how you can utilize this in a proper way to get the understanding of the life skill amongst our own students. So let's see this reel.
पिछली बार आरव ने दूसरों की फीलिंग्स समझना सीखा था, लेकिन कभी-कभी सबसे मुश्किल अपनी फीलिंग्स को समझना होता है। और आज बुक ऑफ लाइफ स्किल्स गार्डियंस एक और राज खोलने वाली है, एक ऐसी गार्डियन जो हमें सिखाएगी कि इमोशंस को दबाना नहीं, उन्हें समझना और संभलना होता है। आरव बेटा, थोड़ी देर टैबलेट बंद करके पढ़ाई शुरू करें।
बस मम्मा, हर बार पढ़ाए, आपको मेरी कोई बात समझ ही नहीं आती।
हेलो आरव, मैं लूमी हून, गार्डियन ऑफ कोपिंग विद इमोशंस।
मुझे किसी की हेल्प नहीं चाहिए।
सच, या तुम बस अपनी फीलिंग से परेशान हो? आओ, मैं तुम्हें एक कमाल की जगह दिखाती हूँ। ये है मैजिक वैली, और उसके बीच खड़ा है माउंटेन ऑफ इमोशंस।
माउंटेन ऑफ इमोशंस?
हाँ, हर इंसान में एक इमोशंस का माउंटेन होता है, और हर इमोशन अपनी जगह बनाता है।
मेरे अंदर भी? ये इतना गुस्से में क्यों है?
बिल्कुल वैसे ही जैसे तुम थोड़ी देर पहले थे।
मेरे अंदर भी ऐसा ही है?
हाँ, हर इमोशन अपनी जगह रखता है। कभी कभी हम एक ही वक्त में कई इमोशंस फील करते हैं।
मुझे तो सिर्फ गुस्सा ही दिख रहा था।
इसीलिए पहला कदम है अपनी फीलिंग्स को पहचानना।
कैसे?
हर बार जब इमोशंस बहुत बड़े लगने लगे, याद रखना लूमीज लाइट। सबसे पहले बस एक पल रुक जाओ और खुद से पूछो,
मैं क्या फील कर रहा हूँ?
अब बस फीलिंग का नाम दो।
मैं डिसअपॉइंटेड फील कर रहा हूँ।
अब सोचो ये फीलिंग शुरू कहाँ हुई?
स्कूल में, जब मैं आंसर नहीं दे पाया।
अब खुद से काइंडनेस से बात करो। गलती हो गई, पर मैं दोबारा ट्राई करूंगा। अब सोच समझ कर रिस्पॉन्स चुनो।
मैं मम्मा से शांति से बात करूंगा।
याद रखना, हर इमोशन के साथ लूमीज लाइट। इमोशन को सुनो, उससे पहचानो, उसकी वजह समझो, खुद से काइंडनेस से बात करो और सबसे अच्छा कदम चुनो। इमोशंस को सही तरह से हैंडल करना एक लाइफ स्किल है, जो प्रैक्टिस से और अपने आसपास देखकर हर बच्चा सीख सकता है।
Is Kalyani around? Kalyani had logged in, no?
She's logged in, ma'am, but I think she lost the connection.
Okay.
So let's continue, ma'am.
Yeah. So, anybody wants to say something? One line, please, because we have an academic program to follow. And we had done a nice social event before in AACCI. I'm sure Samir can again organize one where all the volunteers can talk and connect. But right now, only just one sentence, please. Those who want to say something. Yes, Vijay.
I want to thank Dr. Ujwala Gauri Madam, Dr. Vaijanti Apale, then Archana Mole, and Dr. Uttama Joshi Madam for this wonderful activities done by them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can also put in the chat box, we all are listening. We all can read. Anybody else? Kashmiri, you want to say something? Parimala?
Really a wonderful reel which she has prepared, and really enlightening and connecting with the today's children, because they love all these animations, and it is easy to understand for them.
Yeah. Yes, Archana, you want to do more school programs? We have plenty of invitations in Pune now, and we can really do a lot in Pune.
Actually, I'm analyzing some of their comments. So I've realized that children want to speak out and they don't get the platform. So it's
Exactly.
really wonderful to study their reactions.
Actually, that's why we put a question box 3-4 days before we go to a school program where they can put all their questions without name. And when they have this anonymity, they ask all the questions which they want. Hi, Prashant. I saw you just now. Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am and team AACCI. Just want to say it's a huge blessing and a privilege to be part of this organization, ma'am. Thank you so much. What we are doing is very, very little, but looking at the way you guys are working, I think we will just keep doing our best, ma'am, every moment of our lives, I think.
Welcome on board. We'll make Chennai more strengthened. We are getting people now.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, Dr. Subodh, adults also need it. While teaching life skills, you imbibe them and you become a better adult as compared to what you were before a life skill trainer. So anybody else? We have 2 minutes more, then we have to start the academic program. Shirley, you want to say something? Anybody else wants to say something? Okay. Samir, take over.
Yes, madam. So now it's a really a time what we had did during this week. So let's understand with a case-based interaction that what we had started as a AACCI webinar series on the life skill education. This is our preventive precision of the life skill, and it's building the resilience among the children and adolescents. Sandeep, over to you for the introduction of the faculty.
So this is the fourth session of this series in which, with collaboration of AHA, AACCI is doing the preventive prescription, because many times we are discussing individual life skills, but how to use it in clinical scenarios so that we all can discuss and make small prescriptions and help our patients. So we have done 3 case scenarios till now. Today is the 4th session. The session will be moderated by our own national coordinator Samir Shah sir. Our expert guide will be our mentor, so Dr. Swati Bhave ma'am. She requires no introduction, but what I feel is her brainchild is now of life skills is now taking momentum, so that we are also equipping or improving our skills, and we are approaching newer audience through other people. So I hope ma'am is there to guide us further. Then our experts for today are panelists and experts in their own rights. First, Dr. Shri Krishna sir from Hyderabad. He is professor and HOD at Apollo Institute of Medical Sciences with multiple publications and special interest in community pediatrics and pulmonary medicine. Then our second panelist is Dr. Ashok Sadhwani sir. He has more than 30 years of practicing pediatrician with he has been a consultant pediatrician at Sadhwani Hospital, and now he has completed the AACCI Certified Life Skills Training Program. He was former president of IIP. Our third expert is Dr. Amruta Shirodkar, who is consultant pediatrician and adolescent expert at Surya Children's Hospital and Guru Nanak Hospital. She has done her adolescent health certification at DYPMC, and she is special interest in adolescent health and vaccinology. Welcome, ma'am. Our fourth expert and is Dr. Kashmiri Badbade, who is a very popular developmental pediatrician at Italkaranji, Kolhapur. She works at Italkaranji at Kolhapur in the field of development, adolescent care, and she's taking AACCI's banner high in those areas. So welcome all our experts, and I hand over Samir sir for this wonderful discussion. No introduction is required to Samir Shah sir. He is now an expert not only in adolescent field, in computers, in prevention of child abuse, vaccinology, and he's one of the pillars of AACCI who coordinates and has wonderful ideas as well as discipline to do these programs. I hand over to Samir Shah sir to go ahead with the case for today. Thank you, sir.
Right. So thank you, Sandeep, for the nice introduction of the faculty who are the new for this webinar series. Let's give some aim and objective about this webinar series, why we had started. Our aim of this webinar series is to promote the life skill education as a preventive and a practical approach for the addressing the emotional, behavioral, social, and developmental challenges that are faced by the children and the adolescent with the help of our 10 WHO core life skill, which we have already divided into the head means thinking skill, heart means feeling skill, and the hand both the acting skill, with the objective of the identifying the common adolescent issue, recognize the which life skills are deficit, understanding the stakeholders' role in managing that, applying a practical life skill solution, and build ultimately resilience and emotional well-being, strengthen the communication and relationship, and create a supportive home, school, and community environment. And with that, we having a specific targeted discussion here. We are not discussing at all the different intensive psychotherapy or detailed psychiatric management or clinical treatment protocol. Our focus mainly in the prevention aspect, early intervention aspect, and practical solutions. We mainly discuss in a framework of the identifying the problem, identifying the missing life skill in the all the stakeholders, understand the stakeholders' role, applying the clinical life skill based solution, and ultimately how we build the resilience and positive outcome. That is our main aim and objective. After the completion about the conflict with the parents, then coming to the our the career confusion. Now we are dealing with one of the important case, that is the body image dissatisfaction, and why we are discussing today, because in overall global prevalence, if we say almost 50 to 70% of the adolescent experience the body dissatisfaction. 1 in 3 adolescent girls report significant body dissatisfaction, and almost 35% of the teens stated their body image causing them worry often or always. And that's why this is not a common thing on the global. In India, one of the study equally said that almost 81.3 to 87% of the surveyed youth, college going adolescent, report the poor body image perception and appearance and dissatisfaction. Male female ratio is also significantly, just we will see almost 55 to 66.5% feeling that having a poor perception of their, mainly related to the ideally thickness, weight reduction, and lower overall body fat. Contrast to that, almost 33.5 to 45 percentage male mainly focus on the muscularity, muscle dysmorphia, height, and broad shoulders physiques. That's what they expecting, and they were feeling really something problematic. And 5 most common reason of that body image issue is the social media, pubertal development, and natural weight shift, peer teasing and bullying, culture and physically weight talk, fashion and retail standard, and advertising. Our ultimate consequences and effect that including the body image struggle, that include the psychological distress, disorder of the eating and dysphoria, social and academic impairment, physical and developmental impact, and high risk coping mechanism. All this ultimately deal with, and for that purpose, today we are discussing one of the important issue, that is the body image problem. So let's see what is the case says. Arav, a 14-year-old boy studying in the class 9, is brought by the father with the complaints of the increasing reluctance to the attend the school, reduced the confidence, and constant concern about his appearance over the last 4 months. Until class 8, The seven, Arav was cheerful, socially active, and participate enthusiastically in sports and school and cultural activity. Over the past year, he experienced a rapid growth spurt of the gaining nearly 8 kg. Some classmates began to teasing him with a nickname of such as Motu and Teddy. Initially, he laughed it off, but gradually he became increasingly conscious about his appearance. He now spent considerable time looking in the mirror before leaving home and frequently asked him parents, "Do I look fat?" He has started skipping lunch at school because he believed eating will make him more fatter. He recently requested his parents to buy the protein supplement after watching fitness videos online. He has stopped participating in the school sports and dance activity because he feels embarrassed. His academic performance has declined from around 85 to 65 percentage over the last two terms. His father says earlier he was outgoing. No, now he is avoiding the family function and rarely smiles. Recently, his mother noticed that he deleted the several photographs from his phone, saying, "I don't look good in any picture." There is no history of the chronic illness, substance abuse, vomiting and laxative use, or significant weight loss. Health assessment, if we check, mainly caring family, parents is often encourage the weight loss with comment that exercise more, eat less, emotionally impact not recognized by them. He is at the class 9, declining the participation, concentration, avoid the school occasionally due to teasing, no structured body image or life skill education. During the eating habit, frequently skip the lunch at school, eat more normally at home, interested the protein supplement, promoted online. Activity previously enjoyed the football and dance, but he withdrawn from the extracurricular activity due to the embarrassment and about the appearance. If we check the drug history, denying any such type of the problem, but he want some count of the over the counter protein supplement. Sexuality no much positive, but he says that nobody like me if I look like this. Suicide and depression, he feels sad, teasing episode, but denying the suicidal thought or the self harm. Mood generally improve when engaged with the supportive friends. Safety wise, report occasionally teasing in the school on the WhatsApp group of the class, but no physical abuse is there. With this short history and the heads examination, let's focus what is the primary issue, and for that I requesting the Dr. Sri Krishna. So, can you focus on that? What are the primary issue he is facing, and what we have to deal with the help of the life?
Okay. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. This is really a typical example, as Dr. Amiria rightly told, that it's almost 75 to 80% of body image. But what I noticed that no girl is happy during this period about her body image, and no boy also, because they are all a different feeling. And this is also an example of why the right feeding habits are very, very essential right from childhood, because the parents, if they are not giving proper habits, then child become lose his body physique. And finally, when the adolescent comes, when everyone is, that's the period where everyone tease to each other, like whether somebody is height, somebody is short, somebody is fat, somebody is thin, or color, dark and white color, then immediately it will affect the these adolescents. So these are typical example is this boy that is the primary issue is his body image dissatisfaction, which is mainly influenced by peer teasing and the unrealistic expectations, appearance expectation. Because what is the limit, and how much obesity is real disease, and how much is the appropriate height and weight? Because we know that during this period there is a sudden spurt of height also. Somebody looks very thin and they cannot understand, and somebody is in the same class, different people grow in a different paces, and obviously they'll see other people and start teasing. So the associated concerns in this particular child is there is a reduced self-esteem because he's totally withdrawn, not freely moving with the friends also, and social withdrawal is there, and unhealthy eating behavior. That's what, because here instead of having a healthy home diet, he is thinking about protein supplements, and at the cost of totally stopping the routine diet what he is taking at home are all these years also, and his participation in the school activities, and going to the school also, attendance also is coming down, and always thinking most of the period, because as per the heats also thinking more about his body's poor body confidence, and early risk for disordered eating. And of course these are not only psychologically down, of course, obesity is not at all good in this age group, as it can lead to multiple problems. He is partly is correct, but the way he's thinking is wrong. The obesity is not acceptable, but for that, the way he's thinking about it is definitely wrong. And what concern emerged from the heats assessment shows that we need to discuss about why this body dissatisfaction is there, and why there's so low self-esteem. Means instead of improving the psychologically, many people nowadays, especially they are all social media also there to influence, that body image or physical appearance is taken very much more priority than individual personal growth in their mentality and other taking other psychological aspects. And apart from that, the peer teasing, as we know, this is the age group where everyone tease each other, whether he's a dark or fair or short or fat or whatever is that, they give a nicknames. These are typical
Right,
habit
sir.
of
So
these
I think
adolescent
you
children.
are, I think, sir, you are rightly said. So this is the primary issue what we are seeing about the body dissatisfaction. But why it is satisfaction? It is a list of the active problem that will be ultimately giving a final outcome about the body dissatisfaction. That includes starting from the
Yes.
low self-esteem, peer teasing, even the home environment is not supporting them regarding the continuously
Yes.
reducing the weight, hampering is there. School avoidance and family communication is slightly delayed, and there are a few protective factors, but at the same time, many negative factors are there. So let's discuss
And
about
he's
the
going
which
in a
are the life
different
skills.
direction also. Yes, yes. He's going in
Absolutely.
a different direction of going for the wrong food habits instead of improving the good direction.
Right. So this is not only about the body dissatisfaction. There are the many combining things are there as a problem, and we have to deal all this problem as a common goal of the ultimately improve the outcome. That is the all this self satisfaction should be improve, and RO should be resilient against these problems. So why the what are the problem and what are the life skills are actually missing in the RO? Not only in the RO, but its surrounding that including the parents, school, peers, and society. And for that, I requesting the Dr. Sajwani sir to enlightening us which life skills are missing in this, so we can discuss further about the management.
Thank you very
Dr.
much, sir.
Sajwani.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. I think in all the stakeholders, so many life skills are missing in RO, in parents, teachers, schools, as well as peers. First of all, we'll see about missing life skills in RO, and he's missing the self-awareness, like he is linking his self-worth only to his physical appearance and body image. Uh, Actually, he should realize that he was a good student, he was good in studies, he was good in sports, and thinking that he can again come back in the main live stream with proper following the rules of the lifestyle, like meals and physical exercise and everything. And secondly, critical thinking, we can say that as RO is only 14 years old boy, so as his prefrontal cortex is not completely developed, he is lacking the life skill of critical thinking, that he believes in social media and he's following the rules of he's following some advertisement for these formulas and protein supplements, and he's blindly following that. without any proof, and he's being influenced by his peers, and he's unable to cope up his emotions, like he's doing food restriction and doing excessive exercise to manage his emotional stress. And there is life skill missing, and it could be this coping with emotions, like because he has started restricting food and he's doing excessive exercise. So
Right, sir. So I perfectly agree. So there is a four life skill what at presently what we overall looking at that in the arrow, that is including the self-awareness, coping with the emotion, really critical thinking about the what the everything is going on in the social media. At the same time, interpersonal skill, not only to the connection with the parents but also with its peer and the all the social activity from which he withdrawn. So it's a really a missing life skill is a combination of these four plus all other life skills that what we will discuss. So what are the different life skills that is missing in his parents? Because of that, this problem has occurred, sir.
yeah, sir, parents they are missing empathy. First of all, he should show empathy, because we've seen they are primarily focusing on his weight and appearance rather than understanding Aro's emotions. They should think that he's going through puberty spurt, and during this, child can gain weight. So they should communicate properly with Aro, and their conversation is revolving only around that you are thin or fat, and you should eat less and exercise more. Uh, these are not the proper type of communication, and they should sit with him, and as they are now, they know that during uh, this age this can happen, and they are missing the skill of problem solving, and they are not addressing the underlying issue of bullying or its emotional impact on RO.
So they are
So
directly targeted about the reduce the weight. That is their target, not about the why this is happening. What are the actual knowledge about the puberty they are really lacking, and they are not concentrating and not bothering about this also. So what
yeah,
are the other stakeholders are also not giving, or we can say add on the missing life skill that lead to the all the problem of ours. Which are the
yes, sir.
other
Teachers, so they are missing empathy, and they are probably they are labeling his problem not as psychological distress, but academic laziness, due to which his academic performance is hampering, and they are lacking advocacy, as instead of using their professional authority to protect him from peer bullying, they are remaining passive and silent bystanders. And teachers are lacking effective communication also. They must not have listened to problems of Aro regarding body bullying by peers and his emotional distress, etc. And regarding schools are also, this is very important, that seeing the stress and withdrawal of Aro, it is clear that there is no anti-bullying policy in school. There is passive oversight, inadequate reporting system, and a culture that normalize appearance-based harassment. So school lacks
Right.
body positive education and life skill education systems.
Perfect,
Samir, I
perfect,
can
sir.
make
So
a
it's
comment. Samir, I would
yes,
like to
ma'am.
make a comment.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think most teachers also, they are more aware of physical bullying. So if they find somebody is hitting somebody or they're doing some ragging in that sense, but they don't understand the emotional bullying. And teasing and all, they take it much lightly. And they expect the boy to be very strong and cope up. But we need to do teachers awareness programs, that how bullying can be of various types. And this so-called teasing, this is verbal and emotional bullying. And if some child is very sensitive, he's going to get affected by this. So we need to have awareness programs for teachers, for them to understand that body shaming is not something that should be practiced in class, and also making them aware that bullying will have consequences. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Absolutely, ma'am. And this is against if they having some gender bias, what you are rightly say, because he is a boy, they are thinking they can having a coping with the anything. They are not thinking this type of the mobility in their emotions, and they are not able to coping with emotion maybe there, and they are thinking everyone is a macho man, and they are having to have to deal all these things, and this
Yeah,
type of
Samir,
the
you're
belief
very
in
right.
the
It was thought that body image is issues only in girls and
yeah.
boys don't bother. But now we have seen in the last 2 decades with the media, social media, advertisements, boys are also facing a lot of body image issues.
Absolutely. Yes, Adolescents, you want to add
Yes, sir.
anything more?
Sir, yeah, sir. In peers also, we are seeing that they are lacking respect for diversity, as they do not think that each person has own genetics, set point, color of eyes, metabolic rate, and body shape. They are lacking empathy, as some peers are watching and behaving like silent bystanders when some peers are bullying Arav. They are lacking responsible communication, as they are passing unmonitored comments and are not thinking about what could be the psychological impact of such comments on Arav. So they also should be taught about
Yeah,
these life skills.
absolutely. They should be in the supportive role rather than the opposite role, what you are saying rightly say, but that maybe not be the case because we are not going the detail about the how the peers are behaving and how the reflection of that arrow about their peers understanding. But so we can not, but definitely this should be the very, very important life skill amongst the students should be there that if something is happen, they should be the personal educator rather than the they are just and supporter rather than the opposite party. Absolutely perfect, sir. So we now understand there are the multiple life skills are missing, but the ultimately the our goal is the how we can manage this game, and that's what our preventive prescription what we really need to prescribe the arrow his family and how we can strengthen them with the help of the society, their school and their peers. And for that I requesting the Dr. Amruta to give a more detail about the how we can what is the our life skill based prescription for the arrow and his family.
Yeah, thank you, Samir sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you, Samir sir. So I think with Arav here, the problem here is how he is perceiving himself. So his body has changed, but his ability to understand, his ability to cope, and his ability to accept the changes has not yet been developed. And this is exactly where I think the life skill education should come into picture. Like Samir sir already said, all the stakeholders here need to be addressed in the life skill prescription. So when it comes to RO, I think the first life skill we should be dealing with here is self-awareness. As his body has changed, his weight has increased, his height may have shot up. And at 14 years, we see boys also developing acne, they have voice change. So this is a normal developmental change. But sometimes children believe that they are, I am my body. So the self-worth becomes tied to their appearance. So as I think our job here is gently shifting the focus from how does my body look to what does my body allow me to do. I think we can ask adolescents, tell me a few things which your body helped you do today. It may be a very small thing like scoring a goal in football or, hitting a sixer in cricket or allowing them to dance. But this simple question kind of, changes the entire conversation from appearance to function. Also, another thing we can do is ask them to list 3 qualities about themselves which are not related to their appearance. They may struggle initially, but gradually they realize that they are much more than their weight or their looks. The second life skill for Arav is definitely critical thinking. We have this generation of adolescents who are spending hours on social media. So they tend to compare themselves with influencers, with athletes, with celebrities, whose images are most of the time edited, filtered, and carefully curated. But these adolescents genuinely believe that these images are real, and our job here is to teach them media literacy. So whenever a child says or adolescent says, I want to look like this particular person, I think we can encourage them to pause and just ask a few questions. Is this image edited? Is this image real, or is there a filter? Is that influencer trying to sell me something? And does looking muscular automatically mean being healthy? I think once adolescents learn to question what they see instead of accepting it blindly, they have already taken a big step towards protecting their mental health. So critical thinking is the second life skill which becomes very important here. Yes, the third life skill definitely will be coping with emotions. Now, Ara was being teased, and teasing hurts. Whether it's one single comment or repeated bullying, adolescents kind of internalize those words. So Ara's response here was he was skipping meals, he was withdrawing from sports, and he was avoiding being photographed. So these are kind of unhealthy coping strategies which we should now be changing to healthier options. So encouraging adolescents to talking to some trusted adult, writing down their feelings, journaling helps a lot. Spending time with supportive friends and continuing physical activity, not because they want to burn calories or something, but because it is enjoyable. And practicing simple relaxation techniques here will go a long way. They will stop feeling so overwhelmed. So, coping with emotions is one life skill prevention based prescription which we can give. Second, I think the last life skill here, and probably the most protective of all, will be to build his self esteem. So, we have seen, children or adolescents who derive confidence from multiple areas of life are much less likely to get affected or devastated by comments about their appearance. So, we now encourage Arav to continue football or dance or what he was enjoying previously. So, success on the football field or on the stage may remind him that he is capable, talented, and valued. So, that here becomes very important. Now, yes, so all stakeholders, we have to include parents here. So, parents and teachers, especially, have a huge role. Instead of telling children, you look good today, I think,
Amruta,
yeah,
just interfering. Before we start with the parents, I will just
yes,
add definitely about the arrow.
yes,
What are the any prescription when we are prescribing? Everything will be based on his strength, and we have to
correct,
find out and narrate the strength first, and that is the our SWOT analysis also saying same thing. Our now heads assessment starting with the sets with the strength of that thing. So everything should be we ultimately how to base our prescription on the what are the positive aspect of the his life, and depends on that we have to discuss the different life skill how this strength will help into the improving this life skill which is lacking. That is the our main aim and objective when we are prescribing the life skill prescription what we usually do for. Yes,
correct.
Amruta.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think for even for parents, I think instead of praising appearance, we should tell parents to praise the effort, the perseverance of the child, maybe the kindness or the honesty of the child. So this is something which builds lasting confidence. Now, yes, definitely empathy. So parents, I think sometimes contribute unintentionally. Comments like you have become fat, eat less, or exercise more are usually made out of concern. But what the adolescent sometimes hears is that I am not good enough. So instead of focusing on the weight, I think there should be effective communication for the parents. Parents should be encouraged to ask how you have been feeling about yourself lately. So, this one question kind of open a conversation instead of creating shame. Again, problem solving here becomes important. So, families should try and eat together, be active together, and modeling healthy behaviors, I think, goes a long way. Healthy parents always, the adolescents look up to them and kind of model their behaviors. At home, avoid labels like fat, thin, pretty, ugly. Conversation should be focused on health, on strength and energy and well-being rather than all this. And finally, I think, sir, for school, I think school has to create an environment where they have zero tolerance for appearance-based bullying. There should be zero tolerance for body shaming, and children need to have structured sessions on body diversity, media literacy, and respect for differences. And so Dr. Swati Bhaveman already told us at the beginning itself that teachers have to be sensitized here to recognize children who suddenly stop participating in sports, maybe avoid presentations or isolate themselves or have school absenteeism, because they may be dealing with some kind of mental bullying which may not be as visible as physical bullying, and this could be very well be early signs of body image concerns. So I think
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, continue.
Yeah, so I think I will. This is what the life skill based prevention should be. So I think if we teach adolescents that they know themselves, they question unrealistic beauty standards, cope with difficult emotions, and build confidence from their strengths rather than their appearance, I think this will not just prevent body dissatisfaction, but also so many emotional concerns we otherwise see in our clinic. Like eating disorders, anxiety, and many more. So yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Very well said, and the excellent precision that you had given not only to the RO, it's a family precision that including the for the RO for parents and of course what the school policies should be there. But at the same time, what we are looking for about the life skill based preventive precision, this is not about the how we can improve the body image issue. It's about the how we can ask the RO to get that what the his body says to him, what the body is positive aspect of that thing. This is about the resilience, about the problem, not about the problem solving. This is the because this is the body shaming and the body related issue is not going to solve within the couple of the day. But at the same time, once Arav accepting his body and try positively to this problem related to the all the life skill that is lacking, with the support of the parents and the school environment, it will really help him to build up his own strength, self-awareness, self-esteem, and that will really bounce back the arrow to give a good performance in which he has his own strength, like the dance, football, etc., and of course into the educational level also. So this is the excellent prescription that is given by the Dr. Amruta, but the everything is not the all right, and every time we are not able to complete and do the things related with the to the problem exclusively with the life skill. So at least we should also know when should this adolescent should be referred timely and to the appropriate person. And for that, I requesting the Dr. Kashmiri but to give the enlightening when such type of the problem occurs, when it should be referred to the developmental pediatrician and other psychologists as and when required, when, where, and whom. To Dr. Kashmiri.
Thank you, sir. Sir, when I look at RO case, the first thing I see is that it's not just about the weight gain and the teasing. It is this is an adolescent whose body image concerns is just beginning to interfere with his emotional regulation, with his school performance, eating behaviors, and social functions. So, as a pediatrician, it is our responsibility to recognize when timely referral can prevent the progression of such conditions. So, every adolescent with the body image concerns requires firstly, we have to do the comprehensive assessment of the child rather than directly jumping into the referral. So what we have to evaluate first is like the severity of body dissatisfaction, eating behavior, mood, anxiety, then impact on the school performance. Also there is a bullying experiences we have to note down, and the screen time. So our goal is not to label the adolescent with some of the mental illness, but is to identify those who are at risk and who needs the early help. So if I say when to refer, so there is, it depends on the how urgent is the referral. So firstly, if I see when I see the immediate referral, early referral. Immediate means urgent. So urgent is what, if a single thought of suicide come across, so that there you have to refer immediately. Self harm conditions, then rapid weight loss, recurrent vomiting, laxative misuse, so, or overuse, then severe food restrictions, suspected eating disorders, suspected body dysmorphic disorders. In these conditions, you have to the child as early as possible, immediately, I'll say. Then the early referral. So in early referral, the persistent body dissatisfaction affecting their daily living, daily functioning of the child. Then the school refusal, then the anxiety or depression if the child is suffering from, and continuous bullying despite of the interventions which we are giving, and requirement for the nutritional counseling. In such conditions, we have to go for the early referral. And it's not a one-man army; it's a team which works together. So, like the adolescent pediatrician, clinical psychologist, dietitian, nutritionist, and child and adolescent psychiatrist, we all work together. So this is what about the referral guidelines. But when I think about Arav, he has stopped sports, avoiding photographs, skipping lunch, and then declining academic performances, has socially withdrawn since a few months, and also repeatedly looking into the mirror. All these conditions we are noticing. So he does not currently require the emergency referral, that's for sure, because there is no suicidal ideas, there is no self-harm, significant weight loss we have not seen in him, no vomiting, no laxative use. So then what we are supposed to do? So definitely he is requiring the support, and we need to support him. So how we are going to support him? So what I feel, Arav needs the skills to accept his changing body image. So he should think critically about the social media. He should communicate confidently. He should cope up with the stress. He should manage the bullying which is going on in the school, and build his self awareness. So that is what I feel. And if I need to summarize the Arav's problem, I would like to say that he is not suffering because of the weight gain, but he's suffering because he is lagging with the life skills to cope up with the body image, peer pressure, and the changes which is happening around him. So he's lagging with the body image. He's lagging with the life skills, and we need to build up on his life skills. So as Dr. Amruta has said, that how do I look? So how do I look is for the others. Who I am, he needs to understand that. So self-awareness we have to increase in them, and life education is therefore, it is not just preventive measures, but I feel it is sometimes a therapeutic also. Rather than going for the referral, we need to focus more on the life skill education, because right now he is not in the urgent referral criteria. So we can work on the life skill of this child. Thank you, sir.
Perfect. It's really a good comparison when to refer and whether these cases really refer for a proper counseling, the life skill based education. That's a real good comparison, and that's a really what you hit the target, that it's not a early or the immediate refer is required, but require a proper teamwork of the, not only about the parents, teacher and RO, but of course with the help of the person who is helping, that is the adolescent pediatrician or the pediatrician who having a knowledge of the good life skill education. And for that, the pediatrician's knowledge about the life skill is very important. And being a pediatrician or the being a counselor, you should learn that life skill, how we can really implement such type of the case if you occurs to come to you, how we can judge whether it's require immediate refer, early refer, or we can tackle this with the help of the life skill. So now we understand how we can do, what are the problem in this life of the RO, what are the life skills are missing, how we can manage with the help of the life skill, and when we actually refer such type of the case occurs to us. So now it's time to conclude the case. Before that, I just require an expert opinion of the Dr. Swati Bhawe madam. If anything is missed in this case, please enlighten us. Dr. Swati madam?
Yeah, I think this is very beautifully discussed. And what we have to understand is that parents have to have empathy for the body image. Because very often when I'm getting patients in my family guidance center, if a child is worried about his looks, about his color, or about his pimples, or whatever it is, they just say, don't bother about your looks, concentrate on your qualities. Now for them, they have just said that and they think that is enough. And by repeatedly saying that, they say, madam, हम उसको बहुत काउंसिल करते हैं, बहुत उसको समझाते हैं, लेकिन वो समझता नहीं है. So the parents have to understand that body image issue requires a lot of empathy, lot of emotional support, lot of skill training, because what appears to be very minor to the parent or the teacher is of serious importance for that child. And they are not seeing the emotional impact, which is affecting his mental stability, and it is affecting all his domains. Because we have seen that if a child is not happy with his body image, his academic grades can fail. If he gets bullying and if he gets mentally upset, he can get addicted to the screen. So what the parents feel as a simple body image can affect various domains. That means his academic performance, his interpersonal relationships. Like this child started withdrawing from his activities, started withdrawing from his friends. So we have to tell teachers and parents to take body image seriously and not lightly. In the sense that explain to them, support them, that they need to come out of the body image and understand their inner qualities. But we have to explain how. And that is the life skill education. Just telling them that this is minor, don't worry, doesn't matter. It's like telling a child to calm down. But unless you give him tools to calm down, unless you teach him how to emotionally regulate, just saying calm down is never going to be enough. Similarly, for body image issues, we have to help the child of self-awareness, self-confidence, SWOT analysis, making him think about his other, that only body doesn't make the whole person, about his other qualities. So unless we strengthen him to face his body image issues, just giving him advice that this is minor, don't bother, is further going to make him go into a shell. Because then the child feels, my parents don't understand what I'm going through. My teacher doesn't understand what I'm going through. So instead of coming for help, the child shuts down. And then he's going to go for peers. And if the peers are bullying him, he doesn't get peer support. And then he's going to go for screen addictions. Because in the screen, he'll get his dopamine release, he'll get happiness, he'll get addicted to video games because there he'll feel worthwhile when he's getting something. So simple body image can cause tremendous issues in the entire mind and the body and the other things of the child. So we need to create awareness of body image, both in parents and teachers, not to take it lightly and take professional help if they cannot cope up managing their child themselves.
Perfect, madam. Means this is just the tip of the iceberg. That is the body image issue. But below that, there is a really of many things. Other things may be going to occur, and with the help of the life skill, proper journaling of the each and every aspect of this problem, if we properly manage, it will be really the life skill based education and life skill based precision will help a lot to reduce the not only about the body image issue, but it builds its own image in a such a way that any type of the such problem occurs in the future, they can be taken properly with the help of the life skill. To emerging the life skill education not only for the parents and teachers, but equally from beginning of the life into the adolescent, even children, it will become really helpful to get them to acquainted with the situation, and they can having a good resilience capacity to make it in a proper structured way. So, with what take-home message we get from all this discussion, that body image dissatisfaction is not only vanity. It often reflects the gap in the self-awareness, critical thinking, coping with emotion, and empathy. And by helping the adolescents value their own body can do rather than how they look, and by teaching them a question unrealistic beauty standard, we can prevent a low self-esteem, unhealthy dieting, eating disorder, and emotional distress. So our prescription of the preventive prescription should be teach the adolescent to respect their body, questions the unrealistic beauty standards, and celebrate individuality rather than the personality. Start the body respect, media literacy, and self-education before body image concern take a root. And that is the take-home message what we want. And final message before we conclude, the different problem has same prescription, and that including the choosing the life skill, that the any life skill which having a begins with the self-awareness, critical thinking, decision making, effective communication, empathy, and healthy coping. When we teach the life skill early, we prevent many of the emotional and behavioral challenges that bring the adolescent to our clinic. So let's work together as a family, school, and community, build a confident, compassionate, and resilient adolescent who can thrive in every session of the life. And it's a stronger tomorrow. Life skill education today is too much important. And that's all about it today's discussion. And thanks a lot to the my all
Samir, I just
panelists.
want to add one thing. There's
Yes,
a
ma'am.
comment that his weight management also has to be addressed. Aki has a very good module of using life skills in healthy weight loss. So, yes, his weight has to be addressed, but he has to be taught how to have a healthy weight loss because now he's trying to again get affected by the media going for protein supplements. And we know excess protein supplements can be damaging to the kidney. So, life skills have to also be used to help this child for a healthy weight loss.
Absolutely. So there is this is a definite one of the important strategy in the management part, not only about the understanding about the dissatisfaction and accepting that, but how we can really help manage the weight loss. That is equally very important thing. Absolutely perfect. Any more question or the comment related to this case is now we open the floor for the discussion. I think Amruta has raised her hand in between. So Amruta, if you want to add anything, you can add.
Amruta Durge, na, sir?
Amrita Durge. Amrita Durge.
Yeah.
Why you are speaking? She has just raised the hand. That's why I just
I saw
asking.
that. I don't know if she's there in the.
Yeah.
And she is
I'm
there.
very much here.
Yeah. Hi, Amrita.
Yeah, hi. So, sir, I think at that point of time, I just wanted to say that we said that adolescent boys, there is a myth that adolescent boys do not have body image issues. That used to be a traditional approach by parents, teachers, many others, and by the boys themselves as well. Of course, they have body image issues, but the next important myth is that they may have, but they don't get affected by it, or they don't have mental health issues because of that. That is another very big myth, and that is why I think their mental health issues because of body image issues, which may get manifested with absolutely unrelated looking symptoms, can get sidelined. So that was the point I wanted to mention, that they have body image issues and also they get affected by it. They may have mental issues because of it.
You know, boys having mental health issues has always been understated. And because we have to say men have a stiff upper lip, boys are not supposed to cry. And hence, boys were never allowed to express their emotions. And if they expressed emotions, they were called sissy boys. And that is why mental health issues were often suppressed in boys. And that is why we need to now have this equality in gender. Just as we say girls should be as strong as boys, we can allow boys to be as soft as women if they have emotions. And it has to be nothing to be ashamed of, that if a man feels emotions or he cries, doesn't make him less of a man or a sissy. And boys should be allowed to express their emotions as a human being. So, Amrita, you're very right, because if they're not allowed to express their emotions, they're going to bottle up their emotions and they're going to have mental health issues.
And for that purpose only, intentionally, we had take a case of the boy rather than the girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else? Normally we wind up by 9:30, but today because we had this program, we have gone late. Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Sri
It's a
Krishna.
cautionary for pediatrician. It is also for all pediatricians that when they notice the obesity in 5 or 6-year-old junk food, because nowadays there is a sharply rising, telling that they are eating these junk food and preferring only that. So it is better we inform. I think in such cases we can give an example. In future, child may have even psychological problems. So if he is going to have this sort of obesity, and we at that time we advise the nutrition aspects. We can in parents, right? 3-year or 5-year-old child age onwards, probably that will prevent such condition.
Yeah, very right. This is another anticipatory guidance and preventive counseling. And as a pediatrician, we are best equipped to do this right from childhood to adolescence. Yeah.
Right. Take one question regarding how we can access the weight reducing module. So that is a module that what at presently we having a module of life skill. Same thing we having a that module that what we run as the time permits, and you can attend that thing how to attend this type of the healthy life weight prevention module of that.
Yeah, we can hold a module webinar on healthy weight loss with life skills. Yeah, Parimala, we have a very good module on emotion regulations and prevention of bullying. And we are going to have that as the next TOT now. And you all will be informed. We had been conducting this program since 2012. And in 2022, just as we revised the LSE module, we have also revised our emotional regulation, anger, and prevention of bullying.
ABC
and we soon, ABC model, and we are soon planning to have that.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Ma'am, just can I speak 1 minute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I attended today the first time I come across the AI. Though I am a life skill therapist working for 6 years in the school in Bombay and inner wheel member, they just forwarded this mail, and I don't know how to contact you and get more information about you.
I'll just put details, contact here. Can you see the chat box? I will put an email and my phone number. Can you see the chat box? This is our official email. Please note it down. And this is my personal email. You can note this down.
And madam, you can just search into the Google the Association of Adolescent and Child Care in India. We have got 2 websites are there, having all the details about that thing. So if you having a want to go for the more details, we having a AACCI is our website, and all the programs and all the recordings are available on that.
Yeah, I put the website also, Bhavna. So I've given you a contact email, phone number, and before we close down, please write this down and you can contact us. Samir and I will get in touch with you.
Yes, Dr. Grivita.
Ma'am, just one question. Now, with this increase in the social media platforms, is body image issues coming up more in boys, or it was previously there and it was getting unnoticed?
Both is true. It's like, whenever you have any detection program, like for example, cancer, people ask, has cancer increased or has cancer detection increased? It is both. So similarly, yes, the detection has increased, but social media has certainly contributed to body image, both in girls and boys.
Thank you.
Okay, Bhavna Gurnani, okay.
Okay, so ma'am, can we conclude the
No,
today's
11
session?
digits, no, it should have 12 digits, no? Well, sorry, I've written my mistake. I'm rewriting it. Yeah, this is the correct number.
Anybody want to add anything, or we can conclude today?
Yeah. I'm just taking out Bhavna's number, 1 minute.
No, madam. So let's conclude that. Thanksgiving. We can conclude. Take it till that you can continue.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it's a sincere thanks to each and every participant for the joining today. Not only for the our webinar series, but also for the celebration of the our AACCI week celebration, facilitation of the all the our members who have worked hard to make this celebration very fruitful, very engaging, and of course the community oriented. My sincere thanks to my each and every moderate faculty, that including the Dr. Sadhvani, Dr. Amruta, Dr. Kashmiri, and Dr. Sri Krishna, along with my own mentor, Dr. Swati Bhave ma'am, for the really excellent enriching session, and what we want actually the how we can really work in our own clinic by the use of the life skill education. That's our aim and objective of our master training, also our orientation course also. And we are trying to focusing on this webinar series related to that. Let's start implement this type of the strategies in your clinic, improvise the strengthening of the our own adolescent with the help of the life skill education. That's our target. We will having our webinar series of the first and third of the Friday, and next we will going to take very soon with a very sensitive issue, that is the romantic relationship. So stay together, stay connected, and stay participated continuously in the our aim of that the promotion of the life skill in the life of the adolescent. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks again.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am. Good night, sir.
Good night.